Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Jason with me. We've just beaten City 5-1 at the Emirates. Hey, there's like the feeling of that result. Watching it today, what were you most impressed with or most proud of from the team?
I think the character and personality that we showed. I think all from the first minute. I think from the first minute, the intensity off the ball was ridiculous, to the point where we were pressing and that's where like the first goal come from. Again, Havertz's chance that again was from exactly the same thing. High press, really looking to put pressure on them, really looking to take the game to them. We did that right from the start, and I think that just G'd the fans up and then just made for what was an absolutely explicit afternoon. Like it's faultless, absolutely faultless.
Faultless. Well, we did concede.
Yeah, look. Against sides like that, you expect that. You expect to take those chances. Raya dug us out of a few more. So again, but in terms of what was going on expected from us, the fact that we didn't have the striker, we've been struggling a couple of last few weeks to get the goals. Not necessarily confident we were going to get them. To go and do that to a side like City really puts a marker down for me. And Lewis Skelly and Nwaneri are making it really hard to be left out. Like every week we're now looking at them going, they should probably be in there. We've got an England squad coming up in March. I think they're both in. You can argue they're both in with a shout.
I mean, yeah, you look at performances like that. You got to, if they continue on this trajectory, you've got to say, yo.
Yeah, look, and we spoke earlier about Smith Rowe and Saka when they came through, and the state that the club were in when they came through was like such a different, and they
elevated us.
Yeah, they kept the fans on side. They kept the fans on side. But we're not in that state now. So these players aren't coming in, and they're not coming in doing anyone any favours. They're coming in and they're earning their shots.
But they can keep the fans on side though as well. Because I feel like I'm like so attached and listen, everyone's talking about it's a transfer window. It closes tomorrow, but right now I'm not forgetting it. But you get a bit you kind of get, I don't know what's the word, you get. No, it's not deluded. It's the full kind of gets in your face because of what because how good they are coming through.
Yeah, I suppose what I'm trying to say is that we were in such a bad position at the time when they came through that we needed something. We, as a club, we were trying to find something, and they were the thing that came through that just kind of gave us something to look forward to. And you always want players to come through from the academy and do it at that level. And we're always thinking that they're one of our own. Like we're so proud of them. But like I said, where we are now as a Champions League side, and they're going into Champions League games and doing that, like we're not talking about Dundalk on a Thursday night. Do you know what I mean? We're not. We're talking about big games and about the big games that are coming up, and they make us so proud. They make us so proud. The club have to do something tomorrow to show faith in the manager and to show faith in the players. I think not doing business tomorrow is negligent. I think it's really negligent to the players, the health and well-being of those players. You look at Havertz today, like he can't do that every single week for the remainder of the season. He absolutely can't. And we can't be running with 4 wide players for the rest of we just need numbers. So I'm hopeful that they do some business tomorrow. Ideally, I'd be happy.
Same.
No, numerically, numbers-wise, I think you need to. Having lost Saka, having lost Jesus, having not really replaced Nketiah right at the start of the season, so we were already probably 1 down going into the season. That tops off a fantastic weekend.
Okay, let me end by asking you Wednesday. Impossible? Or slight belief?
Coming out of the stadium at the time, I was not looking forward to a trip up to Newcastle midweek. Now you're hopeful.